So hi. Tonight's going to be a bit different. I think it's my glasses that's making it. Anyway, tonight's going to be a bit different. Felt like continuing to play Death Stranding while I recorded, and I figured might as well record the Death Stranding then. So, I guess, spoilers for Death Stranding. If you don't want spoilers for Death Stranding, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't really talk about much, except that I've been playing this game and why I like it. So, nothing story-related, but it does spoil some mid to late game content in terms of areas and some other things. So if you want to go in completely blind, which I do recommend. But then again, this is just the boring parts. This is just baseline gameplay. You'll see a couple of NPCs, but they don't say anything major. So, nothing really big, I don't think. But all the same, if you want to go in totally blind, I'll see you tomorrow. All I talk about is Death Stranding. So you're not missing much. Other than that, if you're still here and you're cool with that, then let's get on with it. Hi, everyone. Felt like chilling today. I'll put the warning before, so you've already heard it. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna chill out with a little bit of Death Stranding. I'm keeping the volume down, so you shouldn't hear anything. Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, just felt like talking while playing this game today. Also, in doing so, I can actually, see see the time, so I can keep it reined in a little bit, because that 30-minute file from yesterday took, nearly 3 hours to upload, even with it res down, so gonna not want to do that if I want to stay on time. In my defense, it is earlier tonight. Yeah, see, proof, earlier. So, not much really went on today. Yesterday, after finishing up recording, I continued to play Death Stranding till about 3 in the morning. Don't remember when I fell asleep. It didn't take long. I was tired. And then I slept on and off until nearly 4 o'clock. That was fun. When I got up, I did some yard work. Just knocked up some of the pine cones just to make it look kind of neat, because we're about to get a few more days of rain. And then I ran to town and got lunch/dinner for everyone. And then the rest of the day has just been kind of chilling with more Death Stranding. For the record, I had to provide materials for these roads. Thankfully, with it being the online community also, it kind of bleeds through a bit, but quite a few of these roads I put down before the online stuff was visible. So, a lot of them were just me I spent a day hauling materials to get these roads back up and running. So it is not as easy as all this out of the gate. I'm in the right spot. But, I'm sure watching me do this is not going to really bring across the parts that are just really nice to me. Because, for one, right now I'm hauling in a truck. And just there are moments when you are on, screw this guy. There are moments when you are on, main missions that you just, You'll just be walking through an area you've never explored, and then some really nice music will come on, and it's just sort of an emotional moment for me. It's this nice little thing that I don't know if I've experienced in other games. I'm sure there are other games that did similar things, but just, I don't know. Something about it is, I want to say surreal. I'm going to be skimming through most of this, but whatever. I remember, I think it was last night, I was doing, it's actually a timed mission, and about halfway through the trek, some music started, and I was actually sad because I got to the place before the music stopped, and I didn't get to hear it all right then. And I was like trudging over a snowy mountain at the time. I'm just gonna fast forward through all this. There we go. I really need to stop somewhere and let Sam have a shower. Well, to be fair, he's a lot cleaner than his clothes are because there are there's some natural hot springs over here and there. I figure I'll just ride out the rest of my runs. Oh, well. There we go. If I can get everything in there. Yep. Cool. Yep, punching the car. That's what I wanted to do, Sam. Thanks. I'm on the clock now, so I'm gonna have to, well, crap. Oh well, that shouldn't be too much. It's usually only like 1%. Dumb spot for a bridge, but I'll take it. Anytime you're on a pre-constructed area like that, you don't use battery power. So, like, one of the reasons I'm riding the center of the road is the center of the road is actually where the power is. So like if I swing wide, I'm off the grid. Although I don't have to do it as much with the van, but in the bike you definitely have to ride the white line. So I've gotten used to it. Yeah, I'm not really talking much today, mostly because like, you know, this is obviously going to be flagged for spoilers, but you know, I think one of the things I'll say in the beginning is, you know, well, no, because my idea was I was going to say, you can just listen to it, but I don't know. If I'm playing the game, I'm going to talk about it, so I don't think I can really do that. Especially considering once I got started, I didn't have that much to talk about. So I think I'm going to have to amend my initial plan and just say, hey, spoilers for a game that's been out over a year. If you're planning on playing Death Stranding soon and you want to go into it completely blind, which I recommend, you know, this isn't these people's fault because I do the same thing, and I think just being out of the car sometimes just spawns it in someone else's world, so I think just like me getting out right there might stick mine in the way too. But it's kind of annoying because you have to get up really close to for it to register the vehicle sometimes in these way stations. In the bigger facilities it doesn't matter because you can just drive the vehicle inside. I'm skipping this, guys, because I don't know if the timer's running or not. But also, I've maxed him out, so I don't really care what he has to say. This was like the second place I maxed out. I'm also not going to bother picking up any more orders. I'm packed pretty tight right now. I remember early in, I spent like a good, probably 2 solid days playing this game. Just, like, I'd steal a truck from a nearby mule camp, which are the, like, they're just out to steal cargo. They're like addicted to delivering cargo. Like, they get high on delivering cargo, so they'll just steal it, and just so they can either have it or deliver it themselves. But like that camp over there in particular, I raided, knocked them all out, and stole their truck. And I just spent like a day and a half riding around between spots in this area, delivering things in the stolen truck. Not realizing that, one, they're open bed, so they don't protect your cargo from timefall, which is fast forward rain. All of the precipitation in this game, rain, snow, whatever, makes time go really fast to whatever it touches. Which is why I'm pretty sure all of the clothing in this game is made out of plastic, because plastic doesn't just doesn't die. But like the metal containers will start to rust. That's why just in the little bit that I think I've traveled in this, you've probably noticed the inside of my van has gotten extremely rusty because of timefall. And it'll get worse the further I go. I imagine by the time I get where I'm going, because I think I have to go through a rainy area, it'll be mostly rusty. But I just kind of want to run the deliveries I have on hand. I've got a route planned out. If this guy's got anything else for the places I'm going, I'll grab it. But I don't think they do. Again, this is another one that I've maxed out, so I kind of don't care what they have to say. I am curious what the average damage is now that I think it's just going to be just 1%. You can get away with that. don't know why they all still have on the Christmas hats. It's nearly New Year's. I imagine they'll go away after New Year's. Or I don't know, maybe starting the game as close to Christmas as I did ensured they will always have Christmas hats. Yeah, that's where I'm going next. That's where I'm gonna end up. But I've already done that one. That one I haven't done. Alright. Considering this order unloaded most of my cargo. Yep, we're good. It's just been very zen for me, just doing stuff like this. Like, I absolutely understand this would probably be boring to a vast majority of people. But I don't know, I'm like going on... And also to people that don't play games as much as I do. Like, given my current situation, I can play anywhere between 6 to 12 hours a day. And... this is like day 14 with this game, for me, so I can understand other people just getting really bored with it. Also consider what I'm doing as optional. There's that too. I think if I'd pursued the main quest, I could have been done in a couple of days instead of, I'm on like day 12 now, or something to that effect. So, that's another point to keep in mind. This is going to be fun, I can already tell. I may have jumped the river a bit too soon. Come on, honey. There we go. Getting a van to go where you want to is a bit of an art form. Which makes it all the more satisfying when you do get there. Thankfully, nothing I have is fragile, so these little hits shouldn't do any damage. This is going smoother than I thought. Oh, this is asking for it. This was a bad decision. Stuck with it now. No damage to the cargo. We're nearly in the clear now. That's my destination. Just gotta be careful with this last downhill. And then I'm in the clear. Now I may end up dealing with the mules here, but I should be able to outrun them, honestly. Even if they peg me. Okay, good. I managed to negate their scanner ping. That's something you're able to do early on, or later on. Yeah, they've seen me, but they're not going to do anything once I get in this place up here. And we're golden. They do not pursue inside a facility, to the best of my knowledge. Thankfully, you can just remove other players' stuff from your world. It doesn't delete them in other places. Like, at first I was concerned it would, like, remove them from the online presence. But no, it's just your copy. So that's nice that you don't have to, you know, feel bad about deleting someone else's thing. They'll never even know you did it. They'll never even know that thing was in someone else's world, honestly. Unless someone else has used it and did likes on it before. That should finish me up here. That's good. Goose. I thought that said Groose, and I was gonna get excited. Now, I've maxed out a lot of places. Alright guys, you got anything going up to the windfall farm? Or the weather station, I mean? Oh god, there's this. I'll do this later. I'm only interested in one spot. Weather station. Done that one. And I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, never mind. Because I'm full on the weather station. I'm pretty sure I am anyway. So I'm not really worried about repeating missions right now. Now this is where it gets really fun. Because I'm going to get to show you a lot of my own hard work here. So you may have noticed these small football goal things that I've driven by. Now you're finally going to get to see what they're for. Or maybe not. Nope, never mind. Sorry. I have to drive the truck. I'll show you when I get to the top. Like, this is actually a fairly easy run. Between the farm and the weather station's easy, but getting over to this part of the map can be a bit annoying. But anyway, these things are zip lines, or not even basically, that's what they are. They're zip lines. And I've got them running all the way up the mountain here. This will be the only annoying part of this. And there's a good spot. Generator halfway up that I can use. good because I'm gonna need it. Let it get up to base at least. Well, no, that'll be good. That should get me on up. And honestly, this van's probably going to get abandoned there. It's fine that we're almost out of juice because here is our destination. I'm an excellent driver, aren't I? And there we are. Alright, he randomly gives me materials. I'll haul these down and put them in a road somewhere. Roads use a lot of metals and ceramics. I'm also going to move this so it's not in anybody's way in another world. Lead by example, you know? That's a more responsible place to park. Except that I was stuck. It's fine. Zoop. Yeah, these ones it seems are getting a lot of use. Well, maybe not this one. Basically, it doesn't really pop everything in, so even though I took the time to set up this network, only pieces of it are going to show up in other people's worlds. But I do have a couple of zip lines in my network that, you know, like I molded around other people's showing up. So, you know, I did this whole one by myself, which is good because you only have a set amount of stuff you can put down. It's measured in bandwidth. And these zip lines take up a heavy little chunk, but other people's structures do not take up bandwidth in your world. So anything placed by someone else is free stuff. So anytime I see a zip line in a halfway, where was the fresh water going? I thought I delivered everything. Oh, I had stuff for South Knot. Okay, well, I showed you the zip line. So I'll go back to my truck now and try to get it back across the river to South Knot City. But yeah, I think that's basically going to be it. Just kind of wanted to show you what I've been doing for a week and a half now. And, you know, for people on the Discord, why I've been absent. Because I will just get lost in this, and it's almost disassociation, but I am aware of what I'm doing the whole time. I'll just be like, oh, this will take 5 minutes. And then it's been an hour of, oh, this will take 5 minutes. So yeah, Death Stranding. that's what I've been doing. I'll catch you guys all next time.